So now the next topic. So in the last session just we covered about, so what is the basic idea, what are various key interfaces present in collection framework like we covered. So in the very important questions for the interview room, what is the difference between collection and the collections? I hope you people can able to answer, right? Okay, collections. What is the difference between list and a set? What is the difference between list and a set? What is the difference between collection and a map? Because both are different concepts. Collection is a group of individual objects. Map is a group of key value pairs. That's why it's nothing but collection, map. What is the difference like? Next, there are still some more things are there, but up to answerable level is nothing but these are three things we covered. Okay, now let me start the first interface of collection framework. What is that? The collection framework first interface? Collection. Keep studying collection. Keep studying collection. Sir, can you tell when we should go for collection interface? Sir, when we should go for collection? Have you remember? If you want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, sir, I want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, then we should go for what? Collection, right? Now, so collection interface defines the most common methods. Collection interface define the most common methods which are applicable for any collection object. Are you getting? So best example, here I have one object, second object, third object, fourth object, fifth object is there, like there are several objects are there. Okay, collection interface define the most common methods which are applicable for any collection object. It may be array list, it may be linked list, or it may be stack, or it may be tree set, hash set. Like for any collection object, the most commonly required methods where these methods are defined is a nothing but collection interface. Are you getting that? Can you spell out which methods are commonly required? Sir, I want to add an object, or I want to remove an object. Okay, this or I want to check how many number of objects are there. Like these methods present where is nothing but inside collection interface. Is it clear for all of you at the first point? If we want to represent a group of individual objects, if we want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, a group of individual objects as a single entity, then we should go for collection. If you want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, then we should go for collection. Okay, this next point. Collection interface defines the most common methods which are applicable for any collection object, Sir, now you may ask which methods? Regarding, sir, you are telling the most common methods which are applicable for any collection object. These methods present inside collection interface, because if it is an interface means it contains methods only. Sir, which methods present inside collection interface? These methods are base methods, generalized methods. You can apply these methods everywhere in the collection framework. That's why compulsory you people should have clear clarity about these methods, right? Regarding now the point here is make sure the very important what methods are there in the collection interface, right? Sir, usually common requirement, I want to add an object. Regarding very common requirement, sir, I want to add an object. Then which method we have to call? Add of. Sir, which object you want to add? Just a pass. Again, sir, can you please add this object to the collection? Add of object O. Okay, this is. Similarly, sir, I want to add a group of objects. Sir, I don't want to add one object. I want to add these 10 objects to the collection. I want to add a group of objects. Then which method we have to call? Add all. Add all. A group of objects is nothing but once again a collection only. That's why, can you please add this collection? Is nothing but like add all, or collection means a group of objects. So in this collection 10 objects are there. All these 10 objects will be added to the main collection object, right? Okay, add all. Suppose L dot add all of collection C. Whatever the 10 objects present inside this collection will be added to this array list object. Are you getting that? Okay, this is. So add method to add a single object, add all method to add a group of objects. Okay, this is. Similarly, sir, can you please remove a particular object? It's a very common requirement. From the collection I want to remove an object. Then which method we have to call? Remove of a particular object O. Can you please remove a particular object? Remove of object O. Sir, can you please remove a group of objects? Can you tell what is the method? Remove all of collection C. Sir, whatever the objects present inside this collection, all these objects by default will be removed from this collection, right? Will be removed from the main collection. That's why remove all is nothing but like. Sir, I have one method is there. I have one method is there. Make sure you should aware. Sir, can you please clear all these objects? Can you please clear all these objects? I don't want single object also in my collection. All objects by default should be removed. Then which method we have to call? Clear. Clear is the method. Can you please clear all these objects? Is nothing but all these objects from this collection. Then clear is the method. After calling clear method, can you tell what is the size of this collection? 0, because no objects will be there, because all are removed. So to remove a particular object, to remove a group of objects, and to remove all objects is nothing but like. There is one method, make sure you should aware. Retain all. Sir, remove all is there, but retain all of what is the argument is collection C. Collection C. Retain all of collection C. Then immediately you ask, retain all, what it means? Is nothing but except this group of objects, except this group, all the remaining objects by default will be removed. Are you getting? So except this group of objects, all the remaining objects by default will be removed. Then we should go for which method? Retain all. Are you getting? There are 4 remove methods are there. Normal remove, removal, clear, retain all. Retain all method is also for removal only, but except this, all the remaining objects by default will be removed. Best example, suppose assume that in our class, sir, in our class, is there any person named with Ravi? Can you please go out? Don't go really, Anna. Just example say. If any person named with Ravi, can you please go out? Is nothing but I want to remove a particular student from this class. Is nothing but then which method we have to use? Remove of Ravi. Remove of Ravi. Then Ravi will be removed from my collection. Sir, I want to remove. Sir, in this batch, morning SCJP batch people are there, evening SCJP batch people are there. All evening SCJP batch people, can you please go out? Regarding all evening SCJP batch people, can you please go out? Then which method we have to call? Remove all of evening batch people. Is nothing but all evening batch people by default will be removed from my collection. Sir, today class got completed. So we are going to close this room. Tomorrow only we have the session. Okay, like what I want to do. So first class completed. Can you please go all? Can you please go all? Is nothing but like. Then which method we have to use? Clear. Are you getting? After calling clear method, now this classroom should be empty. Is nothing but my collection should not contain single object also. Is nothing but clear. Now, sir, in this batch, morning batch people are there, evening SCJP batch people are there. Assume that there are some people who came outside only to attend collections concept. Assume only to attend collections concept. There are few members are there in our class. Sir, I want to talk with these new people. Are getting? I want to talk with these new people whether they are getting the concept well or not, whether my classes are going to meet their requirement or not. I want to talk personally. Except these new members, all the remaining people, can you please go out? Are you getting? Except these new members, all the remaining people, can you please go out? Is nothing more. Then which method we have to use? Retain all of new members, right? All the remaining members by default will be gone. Is nothing more. This is what retain all. Any explanation is required about these four methods? Remove, remove all, clear, retain all. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, this is. Now the next methods. This is one set of methods, right? The next methods, I want to check whether a particular object is there or not. Sir, can you please check? Is there any student named with Ravi is available in our class or not? I want to check whether a particular object is there or not. Which method we have to use? Contains. Contains of a particular student object obj. Like, sir, can you please check whether this particular object is there or not in our class? Sir, can you please check a group of objects are available or not? What is the method, Anna? Contains. Contains all. Contains all of what? Collection C. Contains all of collection C is nothing but like we have to talk. Contains all is nothing but like. So next my target is, sir, can you tell if this collection is empty? If this collection is empty, is nothing but what is the method? I want to check whether is empty or not. Is empty? Okay, like is empty. If it is not empty, what is the size of this collection? How many number of objects are there in this collection? What is the method? Size. Are you getting size? Size means number of objects present inside a collection. By default, we are going to get size. Size itself is a method. Okay, now in the last classes somewhere we covered one point. Sir, array collection, which one is good? Arrays are good or collections are good? Arrays. Performance wise, arrays are good. Sir, all insertions and deletions completed. All insertions and deletions completed. Now my job is, can you please convert this collection to array? Can you please convert this collection to array so that my operations will become more efficient? Array operations are faster than collections. That's why, can you please convert this collection to array? What is the method we have to use? On this collection object, you can call which method? To array method. On this collection object, you can call to array method. The return type of this method is object array. Return type of this method is object array. To array is nothing but like. Next, so very important. This is what to convert to array. Now very important method. Sir, it's a collection. Can you tell what is a collection? Collection is a group of individual objects. Sir, I want to get these objects one by one. If you want to get these objects one by one, some cursor is required. So what is universal cursor, which is applicable for any collection object, is iterator. Are you getting iterator? So how I can get iterator object? Then we have to call which method? Iterator method. Iterator method returns iterator object. Are you able to understand? Iterator method returns iterator object. Make sure you people should have clear clarity. Any explanation is required, Anna? That's all. So these are very common methods which are applicable for any collection object, generalized methods present inside collection interface, right? Okay, are you able to understand? So can you please tell, sir, I want to add an object to a collection. Which method we have to call? Add. Sir, I want to add a group of objects to the collection. Which method? Add all. I want to remove a particular object from the collection. Remove. I want to remove a group of objects from the collection. Remove all. Okay, this is. I want to clear all objects from the collection. Clear is a method. Except a particular group, all the remaining objects, can you please remove? Retains all. Retain all is nothing but like. Sir, can you please check whether a particular object is available or not? Contain. Can you please check whether a group of objects are available or not? Contains all. Sir, can you please check whether my collection is empty or not? Is empty. If it is not empty, how many objects are there in my collection? Size. Can you please convert my collection to array? Can you please convert my collection to array method? Sir, I want iterator object to get these objects one by one from the collection. Then which method I have to use? Iterator method returns iterator object. Is it clear for all of you? These are the most common generalized methods present inside collection interface which are applicable for any collection object, right? Are you able to understand? Sir, collection interface containing method, can I call these methods on array list object? Yes. Can I call these methods on linked list object? Yes. Can I call on tree set object? Yes, because collection is the root, because under for any child happily you can apply these methods, right? Are you able to understand? At these methods, first better to take from the screen. Take from the screen. Boolean yard of object O. Boolean yard of object O. Boolean yard all of collection C. Boolean add all of collection C. So Boolean remove of object O. Remove of object O, like Boolean remove all. Remove all. Is nothing but like. So these are the common methods present inside collection interface. So total 12 methods are there. So compulsory you people should have clear clarity. These are various important methods present inside collection. So this is about collection interface, right? Now, sir, can you tell, is there any implementation class for collection? Is there any concrete implementation class for the collection? No, there is no concrete implementation class for collection. That's why classes related to collection we are not required to discuss anything. Take a note. There is no concrete class. There is no concrete class. There is no concrete class. Which implements. There is no concrete class which implements. There is no concrete class which implements collection interface directly. There is no concrete class which implements collection interface directly. There is no concrete class which implements collection interface directly. Collection interface directly. Okay, that's all. I hope. So that's why we are not required to discuss any concrete class. That's all. The first base interface collection got completed, right? Now the next one, the next module what we have to discuss, you know what is the second one, Anna? List interface. Okay, keep subheading list. List interface. Now here we have to spend more time because implementation classes are there. Each and every implementation class we have to cross check. Okay, list. So first point, even we covered in the last classes, list is the child interface of collection. Point number 1. When we should go for list? When we should go for list? Sir, if you want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, where duplicates are allowed and the insertion order must be preserved, then we should go for list interface, right? So duplicates are allowed, insertion order must be preserved, then we should go for what? List interface, right? Any explanation is required up to this, but how this thing is possible, that's what we have to require to discuss first. At list is child interface of list is a child interface of collection. List is a child interface of collection. List is the child interface of collection. Okay, next second part. If we want to represent a group of individual objects, as a single entity, if we want to represent a group of individual objects as a single entity, allowed, where duplicates are allowed, and the insertion order, where duplicates are allowed and insertion order, duplicates are allowed and insertion order must be preserved. Where duplicates are allowed and insertion order must be preserved. Then we should go for list. Duplicates are allowed and the insertion order must be preserved. Then we should go for list. But here there are some small conclusion you have to talk. Here just observe this one. So here, suppose I have, this is my list. Assume that maybe array list or linked list. Anyway, it is the list. Sir, duplicate objects, duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Allowed. Insertion order preserved or not preserved? Preserved, right? Now my point is, observe this one. Sir, here this is index, correct or not? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to add objects. Sir, this is A first added object. Second added object is the B, C, D, E, and then A I am adding. Is it valid or not? Valid. Sir, here how the insertion order preserved? Simple. Insertion order preserved via index. Sir, first inserted element, where it will be locating on a 0th index. Second inserted element present where? In the 1th index. Third inserted element present where? 2nd index. Are you able to understand that? That's why. So here insertion order preserved. Insertion order preserved with respect to index. Are you getting? We can manage insertion order. How it is possible? Because of this index only, right? Okay. First inserted element, where it is locating? 0th index. Second inserted element, where it is locating? In the 1th index, right? So insertion order preserved with respect to the index. One point. Second point here is, make sure you people should have clarity. Duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Yes. Sir, yeah. How many A's are there? 2. Here is 1 A and here is 1 A. But how you can differentiate these A's? Sir, this is a locating at 0th index. This is the A locating at 5th index, right? That's why we can differentiate duplicate objects by using index. Are you getting? We can differentiate duplicate objects by using index. Is it clear for all of you? Okay, this make sure. So insertion order preserved via index, and we can able to differentiate duplicate objects by using index. That's why in list, sir, wherever list word is there, in list which thing play very important role? Index play very important role. Everything we have to talk with respect to index only, right? Is it clear for all of you? Add. We can preserve insertion order. We can preserve insertion order. We can preserve insertion order. Insertion order via index. We can preserve insertion order via index or with index. Any word you can use. Via index. We can preserve insertion order via index. And we can differentiate duplicate objects. And we can differentiate duplicate objects. We can differentiate duplicate objects by using index. And we can differentiate duplicate objects by using index. Hence, index will play. Hence, index will play very important role. Index will play very important role. Very important role in list. Index will play very important role in list. Is it clear for all of you? Right? Okay. Very important point. Make sure you people should aware. Now the next important terminology. Make sure legend this one. Sir, collection is a parent. Correct or not? collection is the parent, list is the child. Collection is the parent, list is the child. That's why whatever the methods are there in the collection, all these 12 methods by default you can apply for the list also, because parent class methods by default available to the list. But in addition to these, list also contains some methods. We're getting in addition to these 12 methods, list also contains some methods. Which methods present inside list interface, right? Okay. Suppose if I'm using L dot yard of 10 or L dot yard of A. Sir, can you tell where this object will be added? L dot yard of A, where it will be added? In the first time 0th index, second time 1th index, third time here. It is always going to add next vacant cell. Next vacant cell is nothing but like, sir, don't add this A in the next vacant cell. Can you please add this A in the third index? Are you getting? Can you please add this A in the fourth index? Can you please add this A in the specified index? Is nothing but my requirement. Then what I can do? L dot add of, if you want this A, okay, this A if you want at a third index is nothing but like, can you please add this A at third index? Are you getting right? At third index automatically this A will be added. Then immediately you ask, sir, at third index already one object is there. What will happen? Simple, this object will move to the next cell. Are you getting right? This object will move to the next cell, and in the third place this object by default will be placed. Are you getting? So this is L dot add of. Can you generalize the method, Anna? L dot add of int index, sir, int index, comma, which object you want to add? Object above. Sir, I don't want to add a single object. I want to add a group of objects starts from this index. Then can you tell what is the method? L dot add all of int index, comma, collection C. Add all of int index, comma, collection C. So to add a particular object in the specified index, to add a group of objects from this index onwards is nothing but add all. Now I have one doubt. Sir, I want to remove an object. I want to remove A. Already this method is there in the collection interface. Remove a particular object. But now my requirement is, sir, which object is there at third index? I don't know. Can you please remove third index object? Even you can specify either object or you can specify the corresponding index also. Then what is the method? Remove of int index. Are you getting? This one is nothing but related to index, list what? Remove of int index. Next up, my target. Sir, which object is there at a fourth index? Which object is there at fourth index? Can you please give that object? What is the method you have to use? Get of int index. Now the object locating get the specified index by default we are going to get. Then immediately we ask, sir, if the specified object is not there, is nothing but we may get null we are going to get. Is nothing but like, okay, this get of int index. Okay, next up, can you please replace fourth index object with A? Can you please replace fourth index object with A? Then what is the method? Method names are simple, self-explanation, right? Okay, this. So what is the method? Good. The method name is set. Okay, set, not replace. Method name is set. Set int index. Set int index, comma, object O. Set of int index, comma, object O is nothing but like. Next, sir, I have A is there. What is the index of A? Is nothing but like, what is the method? Index of A, object obj. Sir, what is the index of this obj? But here the problem is two A's are there. Then index of method returns first occurrence index. Sir, first time A is available where? zeroth location. That's why this method is going to return 0. Sir, I don't want first occurrence, I want last occurrence. Last occurrence index, what is the method? Array last index of object obj, then the corresponding last object index by default you are going to get. Sir, I want second occurrence, third occurrence. No such type of ready-made method. We have to write the code explicitly. Ready-made methods are available only for first index, last first occurrence, last occurrence only, right? These are various important methods present in list interface. Are you getting? Every list specific method always talks about what? Index. L dot add index comma object o. L dot add all int index comma collection C. Next remove of int index, get of int index, set of int index comma object o, index of, and last index of. Are you able to understand it? Everything we have to talk with respect to what? Index only, right? So in list one word play very important role. What is that word? Is list only. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, this now there is the last point. Sir, I want to get these objects one by one, one by one. I want to get these objects one by one, one by one. Then cursor is required. Sir, list specific cursor is a list iterator. Are you getting? If you want a list iterator, then which method we have to call? List iterator method. Which method we have to call? List iterator. The return type is nothing but what? List iterator method. I hope. Are you able to get? List iterator method. Return type is nothing but what? List iterator method. Any explanation is required after this terminology, right? Okay, that's all. Make sure these are various methods related to list interface, right? Okay, add. List interface defines. List interface defines. List interface defines the following specific methods. List interface defines the following specific methods. The following specific methods. The following specific methods. Now total 8 methods are there here. Okay, take all these 8 methods. So can you please cross check 1 minute? Are you getting any new method? Can you please cross check? Void add of int index comma object o. We covered already. Void add all int index comma collection C. Object get. Can you please return the object locating at specified index? Remove. Can you please remove the object locating at specified index? Next set. Set method for what? Replacement. Next what is the index of? What is the last index of? And then what? List iterator. The return type is nothing but what? List iterator, right? Same 8 methods whatever there. Okay, take all. These methods we can apply only on list objects, list implemented class objects. Completed, right? Now observe. Sir, we covered collection interface. We covered already collection interface, and then we discussed about the methods present in list interface, right? Sir, can you tell what are various implementation classes of list? In the last class we covered what the first one? Array list. Second one, linked list. Array list, linked list, vector, and what? Stack. Vector and stack is nothing but like these 4 methods which are available, right? Okay, this now keep subheading. First one, these 4 classes. So do you want to take this diagram? Just to take, so that we will discuss the modules. Collection, list, array list, linked list, vector, stack. Collection, list, array list, linked list, vector, stack. Vector and stack. Now keep subheading array list. keep supporting array list, array list, array list. Completed, right? Array list. Okay, now so the next array list, your legend. Sir, point by point, just observe. Every collection class is implemented based on some standard data structure. Correct or not? Every collection class. What is underlying data structure for array list? What is the underlying data structure for array list? Is resizable array. Resizable array. Resizable array or growable array. Sir, resizable array or growable array. Now this is one data structure. By using this data structure concept in Java, array list is implemented. Are you getting that? Okay, this is what is the underlying data structure for array list is resizable array or growable array. Is nothing but like based on this concept, Java array list is implemented. Next, in array list, duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Duplicates. Array list is under list. List already allowed duplicates. That's why duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Sir, insertion order preserved or not preserved? Preserved. Sir, in which order we added? In the same order only the objects will be preserved. Is nothing ma? Insertion order. Insertion order preserved. Insertion order preserved is nothing but like. Fourth one, listen a bit carefully. Sir, array list can hold heterogeneous objects or not? Array list can hold heterogeneous objects or not? Yes, yes sir. Array list can hold heterogeneous objects. Heterogeneous objects. But here one small clarification or conclusion I have to cover. In the total collection framework, there are two areas heterogeneous objects are not allowed. Except these areas, in all remaining heterogeneous objects are allowed. Sir, which two areas? Best example, of course, first one, tree set. Second one, tree map. Sir, why heterogeneous objects are not allowed here? Because in tree set, all objects should be inserted according to some sorting order. According to some sorting order. According to sorting order means comparison must be required. Correct or not? Because first 10, second 20, third 30 is nothing but some comparison is required. Comparison is required is nothing but these objects should be same type. But in all except these two, in remaining collection we never going to compare. If a comparison is not required, objects can be different types, no problem at all. Regarding except tree set and tree map, everywhere heterogeneous objects are allowed. Is nothing but regarding heterogeneous objects are allowed. Can you tell in linked list heterogeneous objects are allowed or not? Are allowed or not? Allowed. Hash set allowed or not? Allowed. Is nothing but tree set allowed or not? Not allowed. Remember, except tree set and tree map, everywhere heterogeneous objects are allowed. Is nothing but like this is. Next, remember null insertion. Sir, I want to add null to the array list. L dot add of null. Is it possible or not? Yes, no problem at all. Null insertion is possible itself is nothing but like. I hope the terminology is very clear for all of you, right? Okay, this is. So can you just spell out the underlying data structure for array list is resizable array or growable array. Duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Insertion order must be preserved. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Null insertion is possible, right? First add these things. First point, the underlying data structure. The underlying data structure is resizable array. Underlying data structure is resizable array or growable array. Resizable array or growable array. Resizable array or growable array. Next, second one, duplicates are duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Duplicates are allowed. Duplicates are allowed. Duplicate objects are allowed. Next, third one. Insertion order. Insertion order. Insertion order is preserved. Insertion order is preserved. Preserved. Insertion order is preserved. Preserved. Insertion order is preserved. Fourth one. Fourth one. Heterogeneous objects are heterogeneous objects are allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Allowed. Within bracket. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Allowed. Okay, within bracket. Except a tree set and a tree map. Except a tree set and a tree map. Except a tree set and a tree map. Tree map everywhere. Except a tree set and a tree map everywhere. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Everywhere heterogeneous objects are allowed. Heterogeneous objects are allowed. Allowed. Sir, any explanation is required. What is the meaning of heterogeneous? Different type of objects. Okay. Except a tree set and tree map, everywhere heterogeneous objects are allowed. Okay. Next, null insertion. Null insertion. Null insertion is possible. Null insertion is possible. Null insertion is possible. Okay, that's all. Sir, these are some important points related to array list type. Regarding some conclusion, but before discussing further, let me go for one small example so that you will get a bit clarity, and then I will go for remaining things, right? But before going to the example, first you should aware constructors, and then we will go for demo program anyway. So keep summing constructors. Constructors. What constructors are there for the array list? Constructors. Constructors. Okay. First constructor, listen this one. First constructor, array list. Analogy. Don't write array list L is equal to new array list. Array list L is equal to new array list. Array list. Now here, take very special care. Array list L is equal to new array list. Creates an empty array list object. Creates an empty array list object, but with the default initial capacity. What is the default initial capacity for this array list? Is 10. 10. Default initial capacity how much? 10. Okay. Now, once a array list reaches its max capacity, sir, this is my array list with the default initial capacity 10. So 10 objects we added. 10 objects we added. Now I am trying to insert 11th object. If I am trying to insert 11th object, can you tell what will happen? Good. In the last class somewhere we covered a big array list object is going to be created. A big array list object is going to be created and copy all these objects. Copy all these objects and then so reassign this reference variable. And this object eligible for garbage collection. Of course, this object will be added here 11th object, right? So regarding once a array list reaches its max capacity, a bigger array list object is going to be created and copy all these things and insert 11th element and then reassign the reference variable for the new object. Automatically this object by default eligible for garbage collection. Total thing is happening. Now my question is, what is the capacity of this new object? Regarding what is the capacity of this new object? In the case of array list, what is the formula followed is, don't tell sir bold one is the 10, automatically this one is the 20. No, it's not a double. There is a rule is there. What is the rule here is, just observe this one. New capacity is equal to current capacity into 3 by 2. Current capacity into 3 by 2 plus 1. Are you getting? Current capacity into 3 by 2 plus 1 is the formula which is followed for array list. Internally, based on this formula, array list internal incremental thing is implemented, right? So can you tell what is the current capacity? 10 into 3 by 2, 15 plus 1, 16. So first time 10, next time 16. Sir, 16 also completed. Then 16 into 3 by 2, 24 plus 1 is nothing but what? 25. Here 1 minute. So some people may ask the doubt now. Sir, 25 already completed. 26. What is the next one? 26 I want here. What will happen? Current capacity is what? 25 into 3 by 2. 25 into 3 by 2 is nothing but what? Ayo, 25 into 3 by 2 plus 1. 25 into 3, 75. 75 by 2, 37 point some odd, but integral division 37. 37 plus 1 is nothing but what about its value? 38 dot. Are you able to understand? Okay, this is the way how the increment is happening in the case of array list. Have you observed what is the formula, right? New capacity is equal to current capacity into 3 by 2 plus 1. Okay, add plus 1. Constructors plus 1. Array list L is equal to new array list. Array list L is equal to new array list. Array list L is equal to new array list. That creates an empty array list object. Creates an empty array list object with creates an empty array list object with default initial capacity. With the default initial capacity, what is the default initial capacity? 10. With the default initial capacity 10. With the default initial capacity 10. Next up. Once array list reaches its max capacity, then a new array list object will be created. A new array list object will be created with new capacity is equal to current capacity. New capacity is equal to current capacity into 3 by 2. Current capacity into 3 by 2 plus 1. Current capacity into 3 by 2 plus 1. Better to highlight within the box this formula, right? Okay, that's all. So how the increment is happening is nothing but like this rule you people should aware clearly, right? Okay, now the second one here, second constructor. Just assume, sir, I know 1000 objects I'm going to add to the array list. Regarding 1000 objects I'm going to add. First create 10, and then create 16, and then create, or the next one 25, and then create 38. Unnecessary. Performance is going to be down or not? Because every time create a new object, copy, and so on, a big performance problem will come. Why don't you create a big array list object at the beginning only? Yes, boss, possible. What is the constructor here? Yes, second one, array list L is equal to new array list of L is equal to new array list of int initial capacity. Sir, how much capacity you want? Int initial capacity. Just spell out 1000, then 1000 capacity array list by default we are going to get. Is it clear, right? Okay, yeah, this one. Second one, array list L is equal to new array list. Array list L is equal to new array list of array list L is equal to new array list of int initial capacity. Array list L is equal to new array list of int initial capacity. Int initial capacity int initial capacity add creates an empty array list object, creates an empty array list object with specified initial capacity, creates an empty array list object with specified initial capacity, with a specified initial capacity, is nothing but like this is the second constructor we have. Any explanation is required? Now third one, listen. This constructor is the very important. Almost all in every collection, this type of this constructor is there in every collection class. Array list, sir, array list L is equal to new array list of L is equal to new array list of collection C. And just observe, collection C is the third. What is the purpose? Legend, don't write. What is the purpose? Sir, I have one linked list is there. I want to create an equivalent array list. I have one vector is there. I want to create an equivalent array list. Or I have preset is there. I want to create an equivalent array list. For any collection object, if you want to create an equivalent array list, then use this constructor and pass your collection object, maybe linked list object, or maybe preset object, or maybe hasset object. You can pass, creates an equivalent array list object, right? Are you able to understand? Creates an equivalent array list object for the given collection. It may be vector, preset, hasset, linked list, like vector, stack, like anything. For any collection, if you want to create an equivalent array list object, then we have to use this method. This constructor meant for inter-conversion between collection objects. Or from one collection to another collection, I want to dance. Then we should go for which constructor is this constructor, right? Okay, at this point, take this one. Array list L is equal to new array list of collection C. New array list of collection C. Here the theory creates an equivalent array list object. Creates an equivalent array list object. For the given creates an equivalent array list object for the given collection. Creates an equivalent array list object for the given collection. Okay, that's all. Completed up to this. Not required to keep any explanation, right? Okay, this is. So that's all. These are the three constructors what we have present in array list class. Okay, this is array list and methods, all these things. Let me convert into a small example here. Now observe. Just have a look once. I'm taking array list demo.java. Simple example here saying import java.util.start, because array list all these things are available where? Again, array list all these things are available where? Util class array list demo public static void main array list L is equal to new array list. Sir, I'm creating array list object L dot add of a 10 a null. Are getting L dot add of a 10 a null SOP of L. Here just observe. First which thing we added? Which thing we added? A. Another next 10. Another next a. Another next null. Here just observe this one. So SOP of L. Sir, if I print SOP of L, can you tell what is the L? L is what is the L? L is a reference to array list object. If you are trying to print any object reference, internally toString method will be called. in every collection, how the two-string method is implemented? Square bracket open. Now first object, second object, third object, fourth object, right? So can you tell what is the first object we added? A. Second object we added 10. Third object we added A. Fourth object we added null. Okay, like we have. If it is a collection, the content will come within the square bracket. If it is map, now the content is going to be displayed in curly braces. Map means what? A group of key value pairs. Sir, first 101 Durga, 102 Ravi. Is nothing but like 103 Shiva. Like if it is a map object, this is style. If it is a collection object, this is style. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, this is. Now just observe this one. So array list L is equal to new array list. I'm adding A, then A null, SOP of L. Can you tell what is the output we got? What is the output we got? So A 10, A null. Based on this output, can you please tell insertion order is preserved or not? Preserved. A 10, A null, insertion order preserved. Next, duplicates are allowed or not allowed? Allowed, sir. 2 A's are there. Next, null insertion possible or not? Yes. Heterogeneous objects are allowed or not? Yes. Sometimes a string object, sometimes integer object. Both internally auto boxing will be performed anyway. Integer object, string object, both are there. That's why it is allowed. So SOP of L, A10, A null by default. Based on these all properties of array list we covered. Next, L dot remove of 2. Sir, if I use L dot remove of 2, can you please remove the object locating at second index? Can you tell which object locating at second index? A by default gone. Now A10 null. That's all. Next, L dot add of 2 comma M. Sir, can you please add M in the second index place? In the second index place already which thing is there? Null is there. Null will be moved to the next. So A10 M null. And then L dot add of N. L dot add of N. So N will be added where? At last. Because I am not specifying any index last. SOP of L, A10 M null N. Is it clear for all of you? Okay, this make sure. So can you please add M in the second place? Now add N at last. After performing this, the output will become is nothing but like this. Any explanation is required, Anna? Here this is. Let me execute this code. Here 1 minute. Let me execute. Here Java C. Okay, array list demo.java. Next Java 1 minute. Here just a matter of 2 minutes or 1 minute. Let me talk. Sir, Java C array list.java, array list demo.java. Can you please read note to note like you are getting? What is this note? Array list demo.java uses unchecked or unsafe operations. Recompile with -excellent unchecked for details. Is nothing but like, sir, in the 1.5 version generics concept came. Are you getting? In the 1.5 version generics came. From 1.5 version onwards, it is highly recommended to use collection with the generics. So in our example, how I created array list object, normal array list L is equal to new array list. Immediately compiler is telling, Durga, don't create like this. If you can create like this, you can add any type of object, you may miss a type safety. That's why better to create array list with a generics. Array list of string L is equal to new array list of string. This type of syntax is nothing but what? Generics. So you are not using generics, that's why we are getting these warnings. If I use this type of syntax, then we won't get any warning. Are you getting? In the generics concept I will explain, but why we are getting warnings is you are not using generic syntax. Beyond that nothing. Okay, this is now. So compiles already right. Java C array list demo.java compile. Now Java array list demo. Java array list demo. Have you observed? For the output first time A10 A null. After L dot remove of 2 A10 null, and then after adding M and N is nothing but this is the content. Clear for all of you, right? Okay, this is, take this example. Yes, take this program, and better to take output also. If you have any doubts, let me know so that I can explain. And we are not using generic syntax, that's why at the time of compilation we are getting warnings. But once we started using generics, we won't get any warning. Okay, that's it. So this is about array list class what we have, but still there are some more conclusions are there, generalized conclusions plus array list specific conclusions. These things I will discuss in the next session. Okay.